Hey, Bubbles902. This is a response with a video back to you about your Reddit question regarding your desire to buy a first house and living with your girlfriend and whether you can afford it. I think it's first I've got to say like you're in a really good financial position at your age and at the income and the amount of saving you have. Really, really good job. I don't know what the savings of $145,000 sitting in, but uh, I'm assuming it's liquid, so I'm putting the for budget category here. The expected inheritance is a big deal. It's a nice boost. Most people wouldn't expect, and so that's really great. TFSA, NRSP, that's all okay. Keep investing. That's all really great. Um, and so yeah, your net worth is quite high. You have no debt and a newish car, a really good place to be at this age to get this far. So very good job. Um, I wanted to make a sort of a mock budget to show you what things would look like if you did buy this car. I mean, sorry, this house. And first of all, there's a whole bunch of stuff missing. So I did your income calculation based on $40 an hour. That's called $80,000 a year, and took some taxes off, and so I assumed a certain tax rate, and so you're 56,000 for the year. That's after tax income. I assumed your rent from your girlfriend $400. That's basically half of your mortgage, and I think that's reasonable. And in terms of mortgage, you're putting a lot down for down payment. Your 20% down payment is only $65,000 at 325K house price, but you want to pay a lot down. That's great. We can talk about implications of that at the end, but based on your calculation, it's able to about $800 a month of mortgage payment. That's pretty good. At you know 4.5% is I think was what I did interest on, but um, we don't know what the property tax is, so I took stab at. I don't know how much they are in Nova Scotia, so I said $300. I don't know if it's correct, but just to give an idea, you need house insurance. I caught $100. Could be a little bit more, a little bit less. I don't know. You should budget for something for home maintenance now that you have a house to maintain. You're in the trade, hopefully you're handy, but I still left $100 for supplies, but you can hopefully do most of the work yourself. Otherwise, you can adjust this number. I'm not sure what utilities will be, but there's heating. I know in Nova Scotia a lot of time it's oil based, and so then maybe it's a little bit more. I'm not sure than 150 electricity, and did water, and there's the internet and the phone, some basic stuff. These numbers should be here, but you might want to play around a little bit to change it. Transportation, you need auto insurance. I called $100 because you probably have comprehensive, maybe a little more than $100, but since you have a newer car, sounds like you're working the trades. I'm assuming you drive a lot. I'm not really sure, and so I put $300 for gas per month. Could be more than that. Maintenance as well. You see, you drive a lot. You probably have maintenance, so put it down there. Just $100 whole numbers. I have no idea what your life situation is and how much you spend on personal hygiene, hair, clothing, type of things. I didn't put the numbers in there. You should put it in yourself. I did put in $300 of grocery. I'm expecting your girlfriend covers her own grocery, and this is a decent budget, I think, for a single person, albeit maybe more expensive now than before. And so maybe a little more, and a little bit of house supplies, type of things. And so you should really look at health as a big item because you are working the trades and your health is really important. So I don't know if your trade, the place you work for covers dental or vision or not. So I put some money aside for those kind of things. But I think you should really get a disability insurance, a good one. You can probably get a decent one for about $300, $400 a month. That covers a lot and has really good terms and whatnot. And so, again, you got to shop for this. So I'm just putting a number here to represent that bucket. Might consider life insurance. You're young. It's going to be pretty cheap to get a decent term life insurance, and so that's another thing to think about. Everything you probably don't need physical exercise very much because you work in the trades, but things you can add. I have no idea what your entertainment budget is. You're living your girlfriend, so I'm assuming you're gonna go out. With modest $100 a month going out budget. You can spread that out. You can add more for eating out and entertainment and whatnot because you have the budget for it. A little bit of travel type of things. You can go places. Yeah, no debt is really great. I didn't put savings down here because I don't know what your plans are in terms of savings. We have lots left over, and miscellaneous, all kinds of things you can add in there based on your life. But by default, this is a sort of budget builder. You can see that your income is quite high compared to your expenses, including the house, and you have about $1,800 left over every year, every month, and that's about $21,000, $22,000 left over every year. That is pretty great. Uh, so um, there are a lot of things you can do with that money. You should be able to save a lot more. And the only other thing I would say is how, in terms of using up all of your inheritance and savings to put a lot of down payment down, is, you know, it you might consider what type of how you want to use your money. Basically, definitely don't want to be house poor. Debt reduction is a good idea, especially interest is high right now. But knowing the interest rate is going down, um, every dollar in interest you save is basically equivalent of return on savings, and so you have to start playing with the numbers in terms of what type of how do you want money to work for you. In a couple of years, maybe your interest rates are much lower um, than putting all that money in the house that doesn't give you a return. Might be something feel safer, but it might not be worth it long term as much as investing in something that gives you a much better return. So you should really look at your interest rate as return on your investment, and think about how you can utilize your house. But there's a balance in terms of whether it is lifestyle, perceived safety and security, and your risk tolerance. And so you should really think about that and talk to someone about that kind of thing. Until then, this is sort of just to say, yeah, you can definitely afford it. You're doing really, really well. But I think someone had mentioned this in their comment that you should think about common law and sort of legal implications of living your girlfriend at the house that you bought, and yeah, maybe protect yourself. Anyway, have a good day.